So for the longest time I dreamed of adding larger-than-life animal gods to Pixelworld. Think of the animal gods from Princess Mononoke, but they would be either boss fights or quest givers. The first bosses I started with were more iconic integral gods to the Pixelworld backstory. First, the proud, fierce boar god, then the contemplative, wise protector of nature, Aura the orangutan. If you're new to Pixelworld, it's an action RPG, top-down, infinite procedural RPG. So in my previous update, I added a place where these gods could live. Dungeons. For now, they'll live in forest dungeons. You must complete the dungeon by destroying the Vine Heart, opening the Living Gate to encounter these legendary gods. So to make a top-down action boss fight, I needed more than the normal attack ability for the boss. I could imagine the boar like a charging bull, charging forward in a stampede attack. So I added this. The cool thing about this ability, I was easily able to apply it to other animals throughout the game, varying up abilities in battles. And what boss fight would be complete without a second stage? So thinking about wild boars, they normally travel in herds, so I thought it'd be awesome if the boar could call out for reinforcements. So I made this booming boar call ability where their god screeches out, and normal-sized boars burrow from under the ground below to aid the god. I'm super happy with how this ability came out. It really adds tension and a deep amount of difficulty to the combat encounter for the first boss fight. After that, I added a new boss health bar and a trigger for that boss call, so once it gets down to a certain amount of health, it would call for reinforcements. Then the fight was pretty much complete. But from such a tough battle, there needs to be a reward to boot. I created a new Tuskbringer sword that drops from the boar god. So far, one of the best weapons in the game. Maybe in the next update I can add a special ability to the sword, allowing the player to use the stampede ability that the enemies can. Before I continue on to Aura, the other god, I'd like to show off this new beautiful water shader with dynamic pixel waves and water object reflections that I added. I'm super duper proud of the look I got here. It should also reduce the performance impact from using animated tiles in the tile map. I also worked on a bunch of other performance improvements to reduce chunk loading lag. There's still more to be made though. Also, I've updated the grass in Pixelworld to my own completely original art style with outlined edges on the grass blades. It really brings a cartoony feel together throughout the whole game. I was going for a sort of like Adventure Time aesthetic, which is one of my favorite cartoons. I've also updated the look and feel of almost all the menus in the game to be way prettier and fit the game's aesthetic. For the settings menu, the new death screen, the map in the top right, and the player stats are also updated. Alright, finally, Aura the orangutan god. I've added Aura to the forest dungeons with a 50% chance of spawning. Once you complete the dungeon, you'll be greeted by this gentle giant where you can actually have a conversation with this ancient being in its booming voice. You can receive a gift for your troubles in return for some words of peace. Eventually, Aura will be a main quest giver, but let's leave that till next time. Be sure to try out the new update on Steam or itch.io, subscribe here, and follow me on Twitter, Insta, hop in Discord if you find any bugs or just want to chat. Thanks everyone, peace out.